Welcome back to HOLMAKRA for the Pioneer Series, episode 19, with me, MrSealyp. It's 6:49 in the morning. I'm trying a different route down to the lumberyard. I have, on the back of the Elephant King, a full load. And, you know, it's another one of my full loads in inverted commas. Overfull, really overfull. And I've also got 79,000 litres of wood chips on the back, as you can see, bottom right hand corner. I spent a bit of time, when I say a bit of time, clearing up at my wood chip facility. I have got two wood chip storage buildings now, and I have filled them both, plus this trailer. So I've got 700,000 litres in storage, plus 79,000 litres here. I've cleared a load of trees back. I've also placed some of the log rests. We'll have a look in a little while. We'll go back up, whiz past there on the way back to the farm. And I thought I'd try a different route back. So this has taken me... Let's just knock the cruise control for a second. Stop. Let's go into the menu. So everything's ready to harvest on the farm. So we need to do some harvesting today. But yeah, rather than go this way and down that steep hill, I thought I'd go that way and down here. So I thought if that's not as steep, then maybe this would be a better way to come back. It's really bumpy and really steep. So I honestly think, I don't know, we'll try it on the way back maybe in a bit more daylight. But so we're coming down this way now. But as you can see, we've got two facilities there. If I go onto my prices menu, and you can see there, wood chips 700,000 litres, and HOLMAKRA timber are doing a very good price on wood chip at the moment. So let's crack the cruise control back on, speed up a bit because we're now off some of the worst of it. So let's kind of find this out there. I was asked the other day about the crane arm and why I don't have it resting over the top of the stack. Well, as you can see, the stack is way too high. I move it into this position out of the way when I'm loading up using the mill loader, but if I swing that crane arm round now, the boom joint is here, which is actually lower than my pile of logs. So if I swing the boom round and have the up, normally you would flip the arm down over the top of your pile of logs, which would be at a sensible level. Because it won't then go down over the logs, the boom actually sticks up way higher up in the air than it would do if I have it out the front here. It's just, I don't know. I just kind of left it initially, and then when I tried to put it, I suddenly thought, yeah, of course it won't go over the top of the inordinately, stupidly loaded load. So today, horse. We're getting our single horse for the farm. We're also going to be getting something else. Again, I've probably already given it away in the thumbnail. So why not? We're getting some bees. We're going to get some beehives. In that whole thing of self-sufficiency, honey, why not? That's a fantastic idea. That was from BCK318 suggested beehives and said about that self-sufficiency, and I thought, you know what, that's a cracking idea. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get some beehives put in. So I'm going to do what I've been doing the last couple of loads now. My best for a single load so far has been 73 grand on this, on the Elephant King. So I'm now curious to see what will we get for this one. It's got to be over 73, hasn't it? Depends if the price of lumber has dropped, but right, I'm going to lose logs over the side. Yep. Oh no, they stayed. 73 grand to beat. 76, okay, just over. But again, not a bad pay. As you can see, the money's gone down massively. I was over a million at the end of the last episode, because I bought the extra building. I did a little bit of landscaping around it. What else did I do? I'm trying to think. There was a reason why the money went down. That was it, I think, just the building and stuff. I haven't bought anything else. Oh yeah, leasing fees, because some of these vehicles I've got on like a long-term lease I haven't bought. So overnight I lost a bit of money on the lease. So to be expected. Right, cover off. So today's load being shipped off is being done nice and early, getting out of the way. And I've got 700,000 litres in storage, so I don't have to do any more wood chipping. I can just go and collect it with the trailer and bring it to sell whenever I need to, so that's good. So an enhanced price, 31 grand. That is the most I've got for wood chips so far. Right then, I'm going to leave this to one side for the time being. Cover on. Cover on. Finish closing. Cover on, right, we'll get there in a minute. We're still closing the back doors. The one small problem I do have, excuse me, is I need to take a header up, a corn header, because we don't have one. There are some attachments knocking about. I don't know if I've still got them installed, but anyway, what we've got to do first, or what I'm going to do first, I'm going to buy something. Why is my rear weight for the 365 over there? That's odd. Oh right, now. I don't know if you've watched it or not, but mod review that I did yesterday. As you can probably tell, the last two episodes on here and the mod review yesterday, nothing has been going to plan, nothing has been working right. I don't know if it's the whole isolation, whether I'm slowly cracking up, or I really don't know. It's that situation where you think sometimes you just got to put whatever it is down that you're doing and walk away and leave it for a little while and come back. Well, here's the thing. These trailers, and I'll show you very quickly. I know this is not a mod review, but I just want to, if you did watch it, under baling technology, because I didn't uninstall them because I still left them installed. As you can see, I've got quite a fair bit of baling equipment installed. these trailers were removed almost immediately. The RAT 200s by DD Mod Passion disappeared. Inundated with comments on the video saying can't find them, where are they, and somebody messaged almost immediately and said they were taken down, just gone completely. A few people said they were PC mods only and that I was recording on PC. I'm not. It was recorded on PS4. I'm playing on PS4 now. They're on PS4, or they were on PS4. They're gone. Don't know why. The other problem I was having was with the big bags. So that new big bag mod, and if you're not aware of it, all of these big bags, I always refer to them as pallets, but they are big bags on a pallet kind of. There's a mod now by DD Mod Passion that you can have these delivered, so you can have them placed anywhere you like. And it does say on the mod hub they are found under big bags, but couldn't find them. So on the mod review I made a big thing of saying go to brands, go to Lizard, scroll along, you'll find them. Loads of people commented to say, and I don't know why I didn't think of this, go to placeables, because you can now place them under miscellaneous, and that's where they are. Why I didn't think of looking in here yesterday. You know, it's that stupid thing. I tried everything. I saved, I came out of the game, came back in, I uninstalled the mod, I reinstalled the mod. I even tried it with seasons on, seasons off. The one thing I didn't think to check was, oh, I wonder if it's in placeables. I have no idea why, but they're in here. So what you can do is buy any of those now, if you want to, and have them placed wherever you want to on the map. So you can kind of simulate delivery. But they've also got a very nice, neat trick on them as well, where you can hook up a front loader, telehandler, skid steer, wheel loader without pallet forks, and it automatically puts pallet forks on. I know it sounds weird. Have a look on the mod review, and you can attach from any direction on the pallet, so that the pallet forks then kind of become integral part of the pallet itself. Then when you drop the pallet off, the forks disappear. It's a nice little feature, but I just thought I'd mention that because, you know, this is the next video after that mod review, and it just kind of made sense to talk about it now. But anyway, I've got some stuff to buy, so I will see you in a moment when I bought it. I bought myself a Scarrock. I've got a Scarrock for a number of reasons. One, it's easier for towing certain things around, and I wanted one. But I've also got it with the fuel tank in the back. So I thought, with my logging operation being mobile, even if I put a fuel tank up at the main farm, any vehicles that are out logging that I need to then refuel, I've got to take them back to the farm to do it, or down here. So I thought, having a mobile platform, now I know there are a few different fuel tank options available, there are a few different ones by NMC that you can lift up by crane and take with you and put, you know, in the grabs, that kind of thing. But I thought I'd grab this one in the back of the Scarrock. Now I've got the fully lifted off-road mud plugger version, but you know, I just wanted it. I've got a real thing for the Hardy red at the moment. I know it's always MrSealyp green. I thought I've got a lot of MrSealyp green stuff at the moment, so I thought, you know what, I'll go for red. So I've gone for that. Anyway, what we also need is a livestock trailer, because we're going to pick up our horse. So I'm hoping it's going to hook up all right. I'm not sure if it will now. We'll just get the standard version. Don't need to change the colour. We'll lease that. I've got to decide what sort of horse I want. That's a good point. Where is it? Right, so what I will do before I hook up, it should be a simple case of just pulling up and filling up the back tank, I think. Needs to be open or anything? That's interesting. There we go. This may take a while. It's a fairly slow refill, this one, actually. Talk amongst yourselves. Make a cup of tea. I don't know. Oh dear. Won't be long. Bear with me. See what I'll do. Cycle. What the lights like. Oh. I was going to go for the workhorse one, which has got the light bar at the back with two beacons on, but I thought, you know what, I'll go for the kind of off-road job. Nearly full. Just to make life a little bit easier. And it'd be much quicker in this to get back down and to refill this than it would be to bring down something on a low loader or what was the thing I was going to say, or drive it down itself, you know. So yeah, my other problem is the header. So what I'm thinking is there are various different header attachments that will hook up. It's lent back a bit, but it is hooked up, so you know what. I'm just worried now because I was going to go up that steep hill, and so it's going to be a bit bumpy with a horse in the back. Maybe we'll whiz down and have a look at the wood chipping setup in a little while. So we're going to go to the livestock market first. We'll grab our horse. Now I have a name for the horse already. I did say I wasn't sure what to call it. And Gary, thank you very much Gary. We're in Sweden. And Gary said, call it Scania. I was like, okay. And he said, because it's got lots of horsepower. And I thought, you know what, I like that. Swedish company. So we're going to call the horse Scania. I just like that. Made me smile, so that's what we're going with. So, I've just got to decide now, what sort of horse? Yeah, that trailer really should not be looking like that, but anyway. Well, bit of a wobble. I do love these Scarocs. I know the suspension could be a little bit softer maybe, and right, so no, we don't want pigs. What sort of horse shall I go for? I do like the fact it's seal brown. It's got to be seal brown, hasn't it? It has to be seal brown. So let's move that. Confirm. We have our horse. Let's go up to the farm. Now I've got oats in the field, so I can harvest some of the oats and we can feed the horse straight away. I have got hay bales, I have got grass bales, I've got all sorts of stuff, so we should be alright. We've also got the little front water tanks. Let's get up there. Oh, it's a lovely sight with the sun rising. Apparently my cows need straw after the straw debacle yesterday, but our corn is ready to harvest, our oats are ready to harvest, our canola is ready to harvest, and so are the sugar beet. So everything needs doing. So I've got a funny feeling next couple of episodes we've got some harvesting to do, putting things in storage, a couple of things to test out, but let's get our horse in. Zia? No, that's got to change. There we go, right, that's that sorted. Trailer will need to go back. Let me think, what shall we do? Let's move this over. Interestingly as well, the manufacturers have made some updates and changes. So having bought this, that whole seed tender, I don't need that anymore. I can just get a front tank and I can use that on its own and that on its own, because these will now attach directly to a tractor. And if I get a front seed tank, I can remove that. That's 50 grand. I can replace that with a front seed tank. Actually, I wonder if I can drive that back. Oh no, it's a 3-point link, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so that'll be going back at some point soon. While we're going past, we'll sort out the straw. I'll either drive that back in a little while or it'll be collected. Oh, that's interesting. There we go. Is that full again? Cows? No, it's not full again. Conscious I've still got some on the belt, so why is that not? Oh, this thing's been a pain right from the word go. A lot of people have said, why don't I just get rid of the get rid of this particular cow barn and get a different one? It's a fair point. The trigger's been driving me mad on this. Oh well, that'll do for the time being. I've got straw, it's not going to run out anytime soon. Everything else seems to be alright. Harvesting then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on with the oats, I think. We'll get the oats done so I can feed the horse straight away. The rest of the stuff I put in looking towards getting pigs, so those will be harvested, but the oats I need to do straight away, which was this one here. So oats, canola, sugar beet. I can get on with that, and then we'll sort out getting a corn header over for this. But I could do that with the Scarrock. I'm just thinking if I get a small trailer that I could put maybe a fold-up one on, just the smallest of the Capellos maybe. Am I going to get through there and up this hill? That's the other question. This is quite a steep prospect for a little harvester. Please don't crash into the building. Really didn't leave myself a lot of room down here, did I? That does mean as well I can get more straw bales. I'm not short of straw bales, but it's not going to hurt. I won't get any from the canola and I won't get any from the corn, so I might as well get from here. My little scarecrow there, it seems very happy on the hillside. And as long as I've got enough oats off this field to feed the horse, that's all that matters. Hasn't got to be a lot. Do a route round the outside first. And I've got to decide if I'm going to run beehives, where am I going to put them? Let's survey our domain. Where can I suppose I could put them up on the hillside up here, couldn't I? I've got enough grass now that I could maybe up on here. That might be quite nice, mightn't it? I could put them over down by the farm, but I don't really want them, because if this is where the crops are, you know, the bees are great for pollination, that kind of thing. Maybe up on the hillsides here. Yeah, I'll have a think about that. I'm thinking probably up here on the hillside. Might be quite nice to have them up here. I'm going to go with the smaller ones. There is a larger one, but I'm going to go with the smaller. Put a few in. Now I've got to decide, if we do manage to catch some of those wild pigs that are wandering the woods, where are we going to put the pigsty? And which one are we going to use? I might just use the standard in-game one. I have so much trouble with different mods and placeable buildings and from different manufacturers. They come in and they build them quite happily and then you have nothing but trouble. Especially the mod review yesterday. I thought, well, this is the perfect one. This is brilliant. 12 pigs, not very big. I can place that down and it didn't work. So back to the drawing board on that one. I was thinking as well, I bought that big trailer, but realistically I'm going to need a smaller one, aren't I? I'm just thinking for feeding the animals all over the place. What I could do with is a silo that I can put TMR in, and a silo that I can put sugar beet in. When there is an obvious one, but I mean I generally use the one from the Mercury Farm shed pack on every map I do because of its versatility. The one by Alien Jim, 500,000 litre capacity, 59 grand to build and place. It's a no-brainer. And I've been looking through the mod hub trying to find something equivalent, something, you know, but price-wise as well, it's just fantastic. But I'll have a look. I know there's a few different multi-fruit silos out there. Maybe we can get another company out and let's see if we can find a multi-fruit silo we can place maybe. Okay, Phil, done. I'm wondering, can I do a bit of a dodgy here? It's probably not a done thing. Probably shouldn't be doing this with the harvester. It's a bit of a dip here as well. Can I feed the horse? Like this. Will it let me? It will. I really shouldn't have done that. This horse is taking a lot of oats. It's one horse. Am I just tipping these down the bottom of this pit? Hang on a minute. That took all of that. Whoa, hang on. Let's go down to Scania and let's have a look. 3,500 litres. Whoa, okay, I'm going to put more oats in the ground. Well, it took it all, that's good. Oh, we need straw as well here, don't we? Water, straw, hay or hay pellets. Yeah, I've been thinking about the whole pellet situation. It's a very expensive setup for a small farm like myself. Right, 967 litres that need to be stored. I think I am going to replace my trailer as well, you know. Let's just put this in here for a minute. I think what I might do is grab the Scarrock, whiz down, grab that trailer. What's that on the floor? Okay, very odd. Try and sort out this situation with regard to a header for corn. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drive back the other way. What I might do is see if I can get, I'll say get anyone locally, it's just me, isn't it? This one's a tricky one for workers. Much as I thought it was a nice idea, and I do like the design of it, that trailer is huge. And I'm not going to do any crops that get me that much stuff. And if I do, and I've got a smaller trailer, it's not like I'm miles away from my silo to deliver it. So I think this one's going to go back. You live and learn. And I'll get something a little bit smaller, I think. Thinking as well, this has got a bit of oomph to it. With the rear trailer hitch, I wonder if we could get a 3-point link fitted onto the back of this. Because then that would give me the option if I can bolt it and unbolt it and use it as like a palletised object. It does mean I could then move 3-point linked bits of machinery around if I need to at any point. trailers and various different implements. Maybe. I'll have a look at that. Right, I'm going to head down. I'm going to show you the wood chip situation. The log holders, racks, I'll be honest with you, I thought they were a brilliant idea, and I filled one up, and I don't know whether it's because of the rack and the logs, and there aren't that many logs on it, but lag, again, it's been horrendous. I've got 3 of them, whether I'm going to put logs on all of them. I just thought if I do a load of logging, put them on those racks, then it makes it a lot easier for coming back and picking logs up at any point when I need to do a run down with wood chips, but... So, we are here, and as you can see I've cleared quite a long way back this way. This was the side I'm doing lumber, the other side was for wood chipping. So I've got a load of these racks, and that one there, that's all that's on it at the moment. I was going to, see what I mean? I was going to put a load more on that, but every time I go near it, it's horrendous. I've got 2 more over here, up on the hillside, but I've got my first silo there, full. And then I'll put this one over on this side as well. And all I had, the wood chipper's gone back now. I don't need that at the moment because we're full. I can get it at any point I want, but I had the wood chipper at an angle this way with the conveyor belt onto the thing there. So I was wood chipping from this side, bringing the trees in, wood chipping them through, and then logging from the other side. So yeah, we're looking all right. So this is my wood chip facility, but for the time being we're good. I will bring up the Elephant King with the trailer at some point. These will come up here. The Elephant King, again, I may buy one, as I really do like that. At the moment we've got it on a kind of long-term lease. We'll bring that up here, and this will be our wood chip centre, and we'll carry on logging from here as well, gradually working our way back. But I need to get the farm stuff sorted out at the moment, so that's what we're doing. When we get down to the store, we'll have a look at see what options we've got available with regard to this, with regard to silos and with regard to a connector to pick up a header. So no, there are ones knocking about. It's just whether or not they've got access to them, whether we can get one. In these difficult times, deliveries are becoming quite tricky. I had a comment left the other day actually, and it's something I wanted to mention. When I did the one, I talked a little bit about mental health, and I said about, you know, NHS workers, and I said about, you know, police, and you know, you got police, fire brigade, ambulance service. You got, you know, my daughter's a pharmacist. You've got all the people that are in key worker positions, teachers, and you know, but there's like care home workers. You know, that's massive, and I know in the UK especially, a lot of the care homes are being decimated by this, and it's quite scary. And you know, a lot of the care home worker guys and people that work with what's the best way of putting it, well, social workers, you know, people that go out and are helping people with mental health issues and other disorders and things like that. It's a thankless task, it's a thankless job, and it's one of those things you've got to be a very special sort of person to do those kind of jobs. So, you know, and they often get forgotten in that list of, you know, people who are important during this thing. You know, everyone's important, everyone should be doing the right thing at the right time, but you know, they should be mentioned, I think. It's just important. Anyway, just thought I'd mention it. Now, there's going to be another one. Is this going to fit into the point here, or is it too big? Oh. We can't now be stuck, you've got to be kidding me. There we go, let's free that up. Okay, this has to be an online sale, I think. Right, well, I've got rid of that trailer. We've got a smaller one. We've got one of the Metal Tech ones. Let's try this. See if we can jury-rig this on the back. If we can't, it's not the end of the world, but might make life a little bit easier if we can. Aftermarket add-on. It works. And it will do 3-point link and normal. That's fantastic. Right, okay. That gives us a few options. Now, I could have just got, because I've got this, and I've got the trailer back for that, which has the multiple different backs. I could have got the back for that. There's a 20,000 litre one, but the 20,000 litre one was quite big as well. I'm just thinking of the animal pens and stuff I've got, for the size. I need something small I can get in. I have got the little Fergie one, which I could be using too, I suppose. But so we'll get this back up. I have got a team of guys, a company, are whizzing out now to install a silo for us. Now, I tried this a little while ago. I think when the silos first sort of came out, as you had the multi-fruit silos, then you had silo extensions. That I had a standard silo, and I put a multi-fruit silo extension next to it, and it didn't want to work. It for some reason I couldn't. It wouldn't give me the option of increasing the capacity of the standard silo with multi-fruit. So I kind of steered well clear of it. I haven't really bothered. Someone did message the other day when I said about a new silo, and someone said, well, why don't you just get a multi-fruit extension for the silo you've got already? So I thought, well, I suppose I could try that. You know, it doesn't hurt. So I did my usual, saved the game. They're installing one now, and from what I can tell from the manufacturers, they have guaranteed me it will be a perfect fit for the farm. It will work very nicely. It's not too big, not too intrusive. I think it increases my capacity by something like 75,000 litres or something like that, I think. Maybe a little bit less than that. I can't remember now. So the money has gone down. That is being built at the moment. The corn header I'm going to worry about probably for the next episode. What I need to do is get up there, get the oats out of the harvester so I can get on with the canola, and we need to sort out the beehives. That was the other thing I was going to do before the end of this episode. I want to get beehives sorted out. So we've got a new truck, we've got swapped out a trailer, we'll have a new silo. This thing's not having any problems with the hills. It is slowing down, but and because it goes so much faster, getting to and from the store is a breeze. Yeah, so we'll have beehives, so part of the harvest done. Yeah, we're moving forward. Always good to be moving forward. Forwards. Cover off. All 967 litres of it. Why didn't I just bring the Fergie over with the little trailer on the back of that? You know, oh, I don't know. You do things and your brain just forgets. You know, you think, oh, I could have just done. If that's the case, why didn't I? Right, pipe in. Saw that in a bit. Let's whiz down and have a look at this new silo. Oh, we can just about see it, look, poking out over there. I'm just enjoying using my new Scarrock, that's all it is. Doesn't hurt to have two trailers. So, up on the hillside, we've now got an extension. It seems like a long way away from our original silo, but that's up on the hillside there. So that's now a multi-fruit extension, so we should be able to put anything into this now. So what I'll do is, let's put that away, open that up. Yeah, I've got that little Fergie trailer sitting there. Oh, man. We'll do that, and we'll do that, and we'll do that, So now we should have the ability. Wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soybean, corn, potatoes, sugar beet, nice, sugarcane, seeds, total mixed ration, forage, chaff, wood chip, silage, grass, hay, straw, fertiliser, manure, pig food, lime, hay pellets, straw pellets. So we can now store absolutely everything with that little combination there. Happy days, the happiest of days. Right, beehives, that's the next. Got to the top of the hill with the harvester, started on the canola. This is all done, it's all been baled. I had some grass left in the baler, so the first bale came out of grass. I think I've got 2 this end, and I've got another 4 or 5 straw just over the ridge down the other bit here. So we've got some more straw bales, it all comes in handy. As you've seen, the horse has now been fed and watered, straw, and is it just me? I had this situation, and again it's that thing, it probably happened ages ago, but because I've steered well clear of it, when I used to make total mixed ration and you'd put your bales in, if you had a nice setup where it would do 4,000 litre bales perfectly, but what used to happen was if the mixer was a slightly different capacity and you put a bale in, it would take the entire bale even if it didn't need it all. So you might only need 1,000 litres of it. It would take 1,000 litres, you'd lose the other 3,000. So I steer well clear, generally speaking, of using bales and stuff, unless I put it through a mixer. But when I put the one down for the sheep the other day, the grass one, it took 3,000 litres, but the bale stayed there. When I picked the bale up, it said there was 1,000 litres left of that bale. I just did the same now with the horse. I put the straw bale down, and it took however many litres it was, but the bale stayed, it didn't disappear. So what it used to do was it would take the bale, bang, it would just vanish. It would take whatever it needed and you'd lose the extra, but you don't anymore. So I've put the hay bale down, it's used 3,000 odd litres of the hay and left the rest sitting there. So that probably happened ages ago, it was probably in an update and I just didn't even know it had happened. I'm going to put in small beehives. I'm also going to put in one of the large ones because I like it. I like it as a feature. I think it's really nice. Smaller ones are easier to place, they don't take up as much space. The larger one's a bit more expensive and the return's not as great, but this is just more about the honey and having it on the hillside. So I think up here, right up on the top, is where we're going to do it. I think. yeah, why not? Then the bees can go off from here and, you know, in pursuit of happiness and whatever else it is bees are in pursuit of. Anyway, pollen, isn't it? Anyway, right, let's get on with this. So there we go. Beehives are in. We've got one of the larger ones just here. You can't go in these, can you? I don't think you can. It was ages ago this mod came out, wasn't it? This is the Giants one. This is a real upgrade from the one on FS19. I love it. And then a load of the small ones. Just put them in a kind of arc around it. They're only 500 each to place, I think, these ones. And one slot next to nothing. I can add more to this if I want. This could be Bee Hill. Did I name this one already? I don't know, probably. So, there we go. That's our beehives done. We've had quite a productive episode so far. I'm just trying to think. New Scarrock, new trailer, new silo multi-fruit. We've harvested this field. We've started harvesting that field. We've got a horse. Blimey, it's all going, isn't it? Again, it's one of those things. This has made me smile. Just the sound as well. I do love the bird sounds and stuff. I suppose it's being cooped up indoors as well. Playing this is so weird. You get a certain period you stop and you think, this is nice. I could just sit and have a picnic. The detail on the bees is incredible. You actually see little wings and legs as they go off. It's incredible. Anyway, I'm smiling away to myself. I think we've come to the end of this episode. I've got corn to do. I'm going to finish off this. We've got sugar beet to do, so we're going to need some sugar beet equipment. We'll get that done as well. I need to get the bales moved off this field and then the field to be repurposed. I'm going to need some more oats, I think, at some point too. We'll see what happens with regard to pigs. We're going to need to either clear a plot of land or decide whereabouts we're going to put them. I'm considering, you know, the long shed down the side, moving that over to where all my forestry is, and all my forestry equipment will go under that. Maybe putting the pigs where the long shed is. I might do that. Get it deconstructed and rebuilt. I didn't have access to this land. It allowed me to plant it. Right, okay, this is going to be a problem. Well, let me come at it from another angle, maybe. I think it might be just because I went off that edge, maybe. Yeah, we're all right now. Anyway, we have come to the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm enjoying the series. I think it's brilliant. That's just me personally. It's brilliant. I'm enjoying playing it. That's the point. Whether you think the Let's Play is brilliant or not, that's up to you. If you are enjoying it, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.